Know what it's like to go through that. Unfortunately, many districts have had similar incidents, and all of that support just kind of makes the day a little bit easier to get through.
Yeah, a large show of support for Springfield schools after a mother and son die in a car crash. Students wearing red and blue this week for those impacted by this tragedy. You'll hear the explanation of that coming up. Good evening. I'm Dave Sess.
I'm Lindsay Watson. We've been following this story since Monday. That's when Angela Brown and her 15-year-old son Jason were tragically killed in a car accident. 12-year-old Jaden survived and is still in the hospital. Well,
the outpouring of support everywhere, from local businesses to the local library and now area schools. First News reporter John Ruthers in the studio. He's got that part of the story.
Well, Dave, Lindsay, good evening. These communities and schools willing to do just about anything, and that's what's best about the Mahoning Valley. It has all been on full display in the days after this tragic accident. Something as small as wearing a color can have an enormous impact. As the family comes to grips with the devastating crash that claimed the lives of 2 people in Springfield Township, a community is coming together to support them.
This is what small towns were built for, you know.
Monday evening, 44-year-old Angela Brown and her 15-year-old son Jason Daff were killed in a crash along State Route 170 in Springfield Township. Her other son, 12-year-old Jaden, also injured and still in the hospital.
Being a part of the Mahoning Valley, we do a great job of that around here, really rallying around those who need us. And it's important that our kids understand that so that continues.
On Thursday, students and staff from school districts across Mahoning and Columbiana counties showing up in a spectacular display of solidarity, all wearing blue, Jaden's favorite color.
It's important that we teach our kids, the importance of that support piece, right? Being a part of the community and how we rally when people are struggling.
In Poland, Campbell, Lowellville, Lisbon, Columbiana, and Boardman, hundreds of students bearing blue and photos that continuously poured into our newsroom, all sending a message.
When something like this happens, it's important for us to not only wear colors and honor them, but also to find ways to help.
That helps showing up in a variety of ways. At the Springfield branch of the Public Library of Youngstown and Mahoning County, food donations have poured inside a card-making station for anyone wishing to send a handwritten note to the family, as staff members also dressed in blue.
It just shows, despite tragedy, that a community and the surrounding communities come together to support someone that they don't even know.
Tonight, the Springfield Local School District is responding to the outpouring of support in a statement saying, in part, "We are truly moved by the way our Tiger community has been embraced in our time of despair. As we navigate this tragedy, we are uplifted and humbled by the outpouring of support from fellow school districts and communities."
This is the absolute least thing that we can do for our dear friends at Springfield as I go through this. As we continue to go on this journey, we're going to find out other needs that they need, and we want to be one of the first ones there to help them.
Now, some of the districts that we spoke with today just overwhelmed with how quickly this all came together, saying that this really started to trickle out last night, 6, 7 o'clock, and to see so many students, hundreds of students all wearing blue today and also red yesterday. We showed you some of those pictures at the start of our newscast. Red, Jason's favorite color, blue, Jaden's favorite color. So that just really an overwhelming showing of support. And the photos that we showed you in the package, only really a fraction of the photos that we got here tonight.
And hundreds of students, you said, across how many school districts? Do we even have a count at this point?
Counted 10, 11, 12 school districts across Mahoning and Columbiana counties. So this was again, as we mentioned, a wide area and a big showing of support for this family here tonight.
And the Superintendent Hockenberry said, still willing to do more.
Absolutely, sure.
Small show of support. John, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.